want my ex back, but she won't listen to me. As she shouldn't.
Okay, need more.
I, 30 male, got divorced about 6 months ago from my wife, Jules, 31 female. We were only married for a year and dated for a year before that. She is a nurse practitioner, and when we got married, she agreed that I could work part-time while also working on my music. But to be honest, I didn't do much with my music. I got lonely at home because she was working a lot because she works in an ICU, and with COVID being out of fucking control. Because I got lonely, I started seeking companionship in the music scene and started seeing someone else. One day, Jules came home and I didn't hear her walk in. She overheard a phone conversation that was obvious what I was up to. She stood outside my office door and waited till I hung up, then came in and told me to get the fuck out of her house. She owned it before we got together, and the deed never had my name on it. I tried to talk my way out of it and tell her she misunderstood, but she isn't stupid. I don't have any family around, so I went to see the girl I was seeing and told her my wife kicked me out. She didn't know I was married, and she told me to fuck off too. I went back home, and Jules agreed to let me stay, but she filed for divorce the next morning. She said I could stay temporarily, but didn't want to see me in our bed and also didn't want me having any, quote, guests over. I agreed, but I felt that was unreasonable to make me sleep in the guest room that only had a twin-size bed. I thought we should work on our marriage, but she said she couldn't trust me and wouldn't tolerate cheating. A couple of weeks later, I started seeing someone else. She came over while Jules was at work, and when she came home, she caught us asleep in the master bedroom. She kicked me out and said I could pick my stuff up over the weekend. I ended up in a studio apartment and got everything that was mine that I could fit into the apartment. When I left with my stuff, I basically called her a bitter bitch because she couldn't handle the situation with any maturity. That was the last time I saw her before divorce court, and she has since blocked me on all social media. I tried calling her once, but she never answered. A couple of weeks ago, she called me and told me she wants the rest of my shit out of her basement. I was pretty pissed. First of all, this happened the day after I put in a relationship on Facebook, so I thought she was just being an asshole because I was seeing someone. Second, she knows I don't really have room for it. She said she didn't give a shit and she looked into it and I have to pick it up within 30 days or it's abandoned property and she can toss it. I ended up going over to pick up the rest of my stuff and this Harry Styles looking motherfucker answered the door. I asked, who in the hell is he? And he said, you came here. Why don't you tell me who the fuck you are?
I'm the owner of this house.
It turns out Jules has a boyfriend. She came out, and when I saw her, I was blown away. She has lost probably 40 pounds, cut her hair. It's a different color. She looks gorgeous.
That sucks. Keep it moving.
I couldn't believe how different she looked. When she saw me, she didn't really say much, just that she would help me get my stuff out of the basement and load it in my car. When I was about to leave, I told her she looked great. She just said, thanks.
This keeps getting better.
That's how I'm envisioning it.
Yeah.
I asked for a hug, and she said no. I said that she was a great wife, and I was sorry, and she just said, okay, and turned around. I haven't been able to get her out of my head since then. I went back over and waited for her boyfriend to leave and went to talk to her. I told her I realized I fucked up, and I want another chance. And seeing her again reminded me how much fun we had together. She just stood there kind of expressionless and shut the door in my face before I could finish. I made another Facebook just to message her and she blocked me. I asked my bro to call her for me and he told me I am stupid and to give up, but I don't know if I can give up on the love of my life like that, especially when I know now how much I screwed up. What do I do here? How do I get her to listen to me and remember the good times we had? I want her back before it's too late.
It is too late. It's been too late.
It's done.
It is done. Is this a real post? What?
It's real. It's from a real account. It was posted a month ago and it's still up. So like, I mean, the mods didn't take it down for it being fake and they're quick to jump on that.
No, I mean, I know it's real. This person just
Delusional.
is so delusional and removed from reality. This is insane.
That is like the best like thing. That should be on a t-shirt, removed from reality.
Yes.
Is not grasping. Also, I've had like flings last longer than like they were married They were dating for a year and were only married for a year. So they've been together 2 years total. Like I've
Yeah.
had flings that have lasted longer than that.
Yeah.
Which doesn't say like I fucked up. I wasted a lot of time. But 2 years is nothing.
Yeah.
She dodged a bullet. She doesn't have kids with this person. She's divorced now. Like owns the house free and clear.
Yeah. I think that what the bottom line for me is that saying that goes along the lines of, if you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. Like he decided to start kind of sneaking around and seek other people's company when she was working at like crazy at the ICU, and he started to feel lonely, and I get that. But that's when he didn't really see her worth. And now that she's like quote unquote leveled up and like looks beautiful and has taken care of herself, made changes, is, you know, has moved on, that's when he said, keyword, like, I realized how much I like, you know, want to be with her, whatever he said.
Yeah.
It's too late, buddy. Where was that energy when she was busting her ass in the ICU during a pandemic?
Where was that energy when you were still living under the same roof?
Yeah, and you brought another woman home in the master bedroom, which you weren't even allowed to set foot in.
In her fucking bed.
Yes.
In her bed. You think anyone's going to look at you ever again if you bring home another woman when you still aren't even divorced
No.
and you fuck them or hook up or sleep? If that's all
I don't
you
even
did
care if
in
they're
the
like
bed.
playing patty cake. If you're sitting in my bed.
We weren't doing anything. We were
I
just
don't care what you're
playing
doing.
patty cake.
You aren't allowed in my bed, period. Let
Well,
alone with another woman.
The entitlement or like the audacity to be like, I thought it was unfair I had to sleep in a twin bed. Like,
Oh.
you're lucky you have a roof over your head.
Bye. You're lucky you have any bed. What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. No, he is so, the reality check bounced. Like
Yeah.
it just didn't resonate.
Well, now he's like acting like a stalker too. Like I waited for her boyfriend to be gone before I went and talked to her.
Yeah.
I made another Facebook account just to message her.
Yes.
You're stalking her now.
Absolutely.
This is online. This is harassment.
Yep.
So top comment on this one. Holy fuck. Just leave the lady alone.
Literally, please. I'm begging you.
Begging
Leave her
you.
alone.
I wouldn't listen to you either. Take some time and work on you and don't drag anyone else into your hurricane of shit.
Yep. Well said.
Someone really laid into him. Nobody would want an unemployed, lazy, failed musician who cheats.
I can confirm that.
Is this your ex-boyfriend?
I can verify.
Is this your ex?
I feel attacked, but yeah.
No, but it's the same shit. Like, oh, me and Alejandra were doing long distance. I was lonely. Like this dude. Because I got lonely, I started seeking companionship in the music scene and started seeing someone else.
Yeah. Well,
Sir, you're married.
Yeah.
This isn't like, oh, you weren't getting along with your girlfriend, you broke up and you started seeing someone else. Like you're full-fledged married.
yeah. You thought you were lonely? Well, how's the twin bed feel now? Lonely. No, this man got exactly what he deserved. It wasn't the right relationship. And honestly, not to like lay so hard into him, even though he does deserve it. Just from like, you know, a neutral perspective, this relationship wasn't working.
No.
Obviously, you're like jealous, you get FOMO. That's the thing with some guys is they realize their woman's worth when it's too late. And that's exactly what happened here. And just take the L, be happy for her, go do the same, glow up and go find someone else. And learn from your mistakes. Don't do it again. That's what you can do. Like this is pathetic. I'm sorry.
It is. It's you live and you learn.
Exactly.
Take this as a great experience that you're never going to fuck up like this again.
Yeah.
There's an edit.
Okay.
I guess I had to hear it from strangers to understand what a dickhead I've been. My family and friends told me, but I guess I was just trying to justify my shit actions. I found out Jules and Harry motherfucking Styles went on a road trip for a couple of weeks over Thanksgiving and even stopped to see my parents. And they and my brothers liked him and think he is good to her.
Oh.
Kind of a shit feeling to know that my own family would rather see my ex with someone else than me. Makes me reflect on the level of asshole I've hit in life. Also, I saw a comment calling me an aging fuckboy, and was that the punch in the balls I needed?
Well, good, sir. I'm glad that resonated. But you know what? It comes down to like his family wants to see this girl. This must have been a great woman. She must have been
Yeah.
awesome. And I think if you really love her or loved her, you would want to see her happy. So let her flourish and let her be happy, even if that's without you.
Yeah, especially with Harry Styles looking
Harry
dude.
motherfucking Styles.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Yeah,
Good for her. Yeah, this one flew a little under the radar. There's only 193 comments on it total.
It's all right.
But he got what he needed.